Greetings and welcome to the recording of the Greenwood Sheep's Reign, which commenced on February 19th, 2015 and continues till February 7th, 2016. 2015 also coincides with the 8th universal year in numerology. I hope in this recording to be able to offer you a fresh perspective on this year and how to move forward and move in the vibrations of the sheep. To best understand 2015 is to see really what is important to the wood sheep. First of all, the wood energy of 2015 makes this a very strong year on creativity. The 8 universal number for 2015 makes the focus on building and manifestation. So through our creativity and building our lives, I believe each one of us can manifest a lot of our dreams, wishes, and goals. Central focus points for this year are family, creativity, security, and spirituality. The sheep is an animal that is peace-loving, non-confrontational, does not like to be pushed, and does not like to be especially pushed into making decisions. Highly in tune with its emotions and emotional, very sentimental, spiritual, highly intuitive with the innate wisdom that stems from its pure-heartedness. The sheep guides us this year through our higher intuitions, our higher purpose, our higher truth. The sheep can be moody because it is so emotional and does not like to make decisions. So this creates a moody energy to this year. Also, sometimes highly social year, where we will all want to expand our network of friends and activities, and at times we will want to be sitting alone in contemplation and meditation. This is actually a wonderful balance for this year, where there is a lot of alone time and a lot of time to spend with others. Key for the sheep is relationships, family. And this is where we will all be focusing a lot of our attention on our key relationships, our partnerships. We will tend more to our families, our loved ones. We will attend more family functions or take more family trips. Key to the sheep here is also security. We will all tend more to our finances, our long-term security. Highly artistic, this is a wonderful year for those in the arts, the fashion industry, theater, dance, literary works. And we will all embrace our hidden talents in this artistic year. Now, the sheep is always moving forward. When we look at a sheep, a group of sheep, they always move forward. And that's why the year of the sheep is a year of progress, but they don't jump forward. they slowly move forward. But because the sheep does not have good peripheral vision and cannot see well from the sides of its eyes, look more carefully this year to what's right there or ahead. If a project or person comes your way, be sure you're really studying it, observing it, giving it more time. Because this year is a slower pace year than the horse's reign last year, we'll all kind of take our time more. The sheep loves leisure, and we will take more breaks, more time out, and hopefully more vacations. The sheep constantly grazes on land, and this is where we all have to tend more to our diet and be sure we're not overeating, and we're watching what we eat and how we eat. And be sure to create enough movement so we don't feel stagnant or sedentary all year. A lover of dance and movements of the body that really flow beautifully like yoga, this is a wonderful year to take a dance class or a yoga class. Also a wonderful year to teach or learn, to expand our vision and knowledge. Go back to school. Take a class that you've always wanted to take, or teach a class. Now, sheep loves nature and loves land. And I think also in conjunction with the 8th universal year, this year is a movement on the land or housing or property energies. A lot of people will want to move, whether it's small moves or cross-country or across the seas and oceans. But this is a year where a lot of people will be remodeling, redecorating their homes. Now, the sheep brings in holistic ancient wisdoms. So a wonderful year for ancient philosophies, holistic medicine. We will find that all those things will interest us more, and we may even want to travel to spots that are mystical or historical, and of course, nature spots also. Sheep does not like confrontation, but at the same time is indecisive. So things that we need to resolve may take a little bit more time, but we have to do them and come from a place of higher truth and peace. The sheep really is not an aggressive animal and wants to resolve everything in a peaceful manner. Highly charitable, very compassionate. We will all this year want to really tend to one another, help one another out, help our Mother Earth, our environment, pay attention to our charities, our causes. As the word sheep has no I in it, and it's more about the we, and we always see a sheep in a group. So this year it's about our unity, us coming together as a people. Now, I think that if you look at the 8th universal year, which is a strong year of movement and decisions, and the wood sheep year is a year of slower movement and more being indecisive, you will see that the year has a conflict. And this is very important, very key to 2015. For this creates a fire energy in the sheep, where the sheep will still move slowly, will still not want to make decisions, but because the 8th year is very powerful, We will feel, no, we have to make the decisions. We have to create the movement. And in our individual lives, we will feel this conflict, as a part of us will want to just spend our time leisurely and not make decisions. A part of us will feel compelled, called unto, to make decisions in our life that are more honoring our truth. Because the sheep is very spiritual, very intuitive, it guides our way on as we are more in touch with our inner world and higher self. I always look at the reigning animal of the year, and I think if we flow with that energy, that's where we will really be able to create positive movement for the year. No matter what our element and hour of birth and year of birth is, I think this year is a more gentle year, a very loving year about what we really desire and want, our truth. Where do we really belong? Our homes. Who do we wish to have in our lives? Our families. And our hidden talents coming out. Really doing things that our soul will feel it wants to embrace. As the sheep moves into the summer months and the months of heat, we can see the sheep will create more movement, moving forward, creating progress. And some of it will happen towards the end of the sheep's reign, as the monkey will start to want to jump in, to reshuffle and shuffle and create the changes that may have started in the year of the horse. As 2014, the horse's reign, brought us progress and movement and made us get out of our comfort zones and yet face our challenges and really grow. The sheep rewards us and says, okay, now let's go slower. Let's take breaks. Let's honor ourselves, our families, our loved ones. Let us work together, laugh together, and celebrate together. A strong year in the 8th epicycle of numerology, as the 8th year calls unto us to move forward, and the 9th year next year creates completion of so much. I think the sheep year will guide us to be in touch with our dreams, our visions, exploring new ways, seeing new perspectives on things, and finding the resolutions finally, and moving forward. I wish and pray for each one of you to have a year that is one of truth, blessed with good health, joy, and purpose. This is Mitra, and I thank you for listening to this recording, and I wish you a wonderful year in the pure-hearted reign of the sheep. God bless.